Hello and good morning. Gary Champion, Psychic Medium. If you're new to the website or to the YouTube site, and a lot of you are, um, two of you, a lot of you found me there. The nice lady there said nice things about me, and I went there and thanked her. But I had a lot of new people to the site. Maybe a little explanation is necessary, maybe not. I do videos based on things that I hear, things that I see, things that I feel as a psychic medium, which is what I do for a living. I don't have another job, not capable of working for somebody else because I tend to see things they don't. I know things they don't. Interesting story. I had a job in a factory once as a technical service guy, and I would go around the plant and take a screwdriver and adjust something a little bit, a little quarter of a turn, and the machine would run perfectly. And they followed me around and wrote all this down. They didn't understand what was going on. I didn't have any technical expertise at all. I just had a screwdriver, and someone said, turn it to the right a little bit. Interesting. I think they fired me for the same reason. Anyway, I woke up this morning. First thing I heard was a song, and I knew the song, and I'm humming the song as we all do. And then I remembered the movie. It's a great movie. I don't know if the song was made for the movie or some guy named Nick Lowe wrote it. And the name of the movie is 10 Things I Don't Like About You. 10 Things I Hate About You, which is a romance movie. It's Heath Ledger's, one of his last movies. And if you watch the movie, he's like a lot older than anybody else in school, wrinkles on his face and stuff. It's a terrific love story, though. And the song that runs through it is You Have to Be Cruel to Be Kind. I must admit, I've heard it a dozen times. I never listened to the lyrics. And then when I did start hearing the lyrics, I didn't understand them. You've got to be cruel to be kind. That's the basic lyric. And that's what I'm doing this morning. I'm listening to Gotta Be Cruel to Be Kind in the Right Measure. And it's a cute little song. Letters to Cleo is the name of the group they used in the movie. And I thought they were terrific. Anyway, I'm hearing this, and all of a sudden I'm prompted, well, go look what it really means. So I go to the computer, turn it on, do a little meaning of song lyrics, cruel to be kind. And it's not good. Um, it's about being cruel to someone so that in the long run you're being kind to them. Oh, I can't take another heartache, though you say you're my friend, I'm at my wit's end. You say your love is bona fide, but that don't coincide with the things that you do. In other words, they say they love you, but they do these cruel things to you and say, I'm being cruel to be kind. When I ask you to be nice, you say you've got to be cruel to be kind in the right measure. Cruel to be kind, it's a very good sign. Cruel to be kind means that I love you, baby. I love you, baby. You got to be cruel to be kind. Boy, there's nothing right with that. Great song, great group, Letters to Cleo. But whoever wrote this had a bad relationship with someone who was always critical. And whenever you'd say, baby, stop doing that, stop criticizing me, stop putting me down. And the second thing, well, I do my best here to understand, dear, but you still mystify, and I want to know why. I pick myself up off the ground to have you knock me back down again and again. And when I ask you to explain, you say you've got to be cruel to be kind in the right measure. Cruel to be kind, it's a very good sign. Cruel to be kind means that I love you, baby. And the rest of it is very similar. People are being cruel to be cruel. People are overcorrecting you and overly corrective micro managing. Works in a business, but you can go too far with it. Even in a business, people say, "Well, the thing works fine. Leave it alone." Micromanaging your partner in life is not a good idea. You usually end up with a bunch of nothing because they get tired of being beat up. I pick myself up off the ground time and time again. You knock me down again. This is not a kind person. The song's all uplifting and beautiful, and it's belying this underneath tension that's going on where you can never be what that person wants you to be. If they're always correcting you and you take it to heart and change for that person, and it goes on and on and on, don't do this, don't wear that, don't do your hair like that, eventually you become somebody you're not, somebody you don't even recognize. Your friends don't recognize you, mother and father don't recognize you. You're doing it to make this person happy, which is always a mistake, because in the end, they're being cruel. Nothing good comes from being cruel. And I've heard people say that myself. They say, well, I don't know what happened. I was a good partner. I was a good wife. I was a good girlfriend. I was a good boyfriend. I was doing everything I could. No, you weren't. You were doing what was best for you, not what was best for them. The best for them would be just leave them alone, let them be who they are. And if you can accept that person for who they are, you're in the wrong place. Go beat up on somebody else who maybe wants that. And there are people that enjoy that. They enjoy getting crapped on every day. They just do. I don't know why. Maybe it's the way they were raised, the family they came from. Doesn't work here. Doesn't work here. I'm not being kind if I'm being cruel. I'm just being cruel. And I'm being cruel at your expense to make me happy. That's wrong. You can't beat somebody up to make yourself happy and then say you're being kind. It's a lie. Lie. Nothing real in that. I'm being cruel, baby. Don't you know I love you? Whoop. Let me knock you back down again. Let me make you feel bad. But I love you. No, you don't. Love is being kind. Having something broken in you where you have to adjust everything around you to match you. That's what that is. There's something wrong with you. Probably not the person you're trying to micromanage. Anyway, I've been hearing this silly song all morning. I saw the movie, I don't know, 15 years ago, 10 years ago, I don't even know. And never got the lyrics. I always thought, this is a great song. The harmony's great. It's a great melody. Simple little chording in the background. It's a good song. And then this morning, I'm hearing it, and I'm thinking, okay, and sometimes my guides will just play music because they know I need to hear something. If I'm isolated someplace and I need a little tune, I don't have anything to play, then they'll play a little music. But in this case, it was for you. I know that someone's being cruel and when they're being kind, and this is not it. But it was for me to do a video to maybe share that with you and see if you're in a difficult situation. Maybe someone is being cruel and they're saying they're doing it because they love you, but the truth is they're just being cruel. Don't put up with it. There are lots of people out there who aren't cruel. No fear, no regret, no anger. Thanks for watching.